Hey everybody, it's Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we're here at Six Flags America, and we just did our final tour there, but this is our final tour of Hurricane Harbor, Maryland. Now, the only way to get into Hurricane Harbor is going through Six Flags America. So I know they consider it a different park when you read about they're closing 2 parks and all that kind of stuff there. The reality is they're closing Six Flags America, and Hurricane Harbor just happens to be part of that problem. Now, with that being said, I've always been a fan of this water park, and doing this final tour, and I'm doing the final tour maybe basically just to show you what this looks like before it closes. So we're here in the middle of July, near the end of July actually, in 2025. And this is where you actually get tickets if you wanted to upgrade to that water park here. Because there is an upgrade, you can't just walk in. Here you gotta actually kind of add it in. Which is kind of unique when it comes to the Six Flags parks. So I'm going to pause for a second because I'm going to need to actually get my membership card out. So pause it for a second. All right, so this time of year you actually do have to pay additional, an add-on for the water park. So that was kind of unique. I think they tried that at Darien Lake, but yep, that worked out pretty good. I already went through with her. We're good. Yep. So here we are over at Hurricane Harbor, and the first thing you see is the ride that almost killed Janine and mine years ago. And I love this because I definitely brought a swimsuit today because this was something I wanted to experience one more time. So this is called the half pipe, and literally you go drop down there and you hit that water and then you shoot up to the top. Now, when we first did this, there wasn't much water, so we ended up almost going off the edge there, it felt like. Now, I don't know if that was going to happen, but it was one of those things that definitely woke us up, and we still talk about it 6 years later. So here they go. She didn't go quite as high as we did there, but yeah, half pipe was always a fun ride there, so I'm going to miss that. Hopefully that finds a new home. And then when you come over here, you got Boardwalk Essentials, which is the sunglasses and their bags and stuff like that. There's a sign for half pipe, and over here is Hurricane hot dogs. Gotta love hot dogs and stuff, but we're gonna head over here to the right first. We're gonna show you this. This is called Buccaneer Beach. And this is, of course, is the kiddie section. We're gonna drop this down a little bit. So you got giant umbrellas. You got a lot of cute little kids things here. You've got a little slide there. And this is a hot day. We are here at the end of July. So this water park's gonna be really popular and stuff. But you even got little buckets there for the kids for the pouring their head. You got the fish over there. I love the fish. But this is the Buccaneer Kids section. I've always been a fan of the kids areas. Now as we walk over this way, we're gonna get more into the heart of the park. And here's actually a guide. I usually don't do it, but because this is the end of last time we're gonna be here, figure we might as well show you this. So this is the map, and Ripcord Blaster. I mean, they got some new attractions here. So it's going to be a shame that a lot of these things are going to be disappearing. And yet again, it definitely is a Six Flags park because they are definitely blaring music. So right here's the bathrooms, men's room. And we're going to head over here. You know it's a Hurricane Harbor because they always got a giant fish there. And Sharky's is their store, which is kind of nice too. So, and of course there's a Coca-Cola machine here. But you have to head over here to Coconut Grove Trading Company, which is their main store, which looks like a good retheming. So yet again, they did some Sharkies and them are right next to each other. They did some upgrades, and it's a bummer because they're closing it down. So seems like a waste, really does. But you know, the Cedar Fair boys know what they're doing, I guess. This is actually new for this year, the Kickin' Tsunami Chicken, and that's kind of nice. I like that. Forecast, sunny, rock is hot and dry, rainy, rock is wet and shiny, snow, rock is cold and white, hurricane, hold on to the rock. Love that. But yeah, that was their newsstand right there. Here's all the lockers they have. And then they have this big food court. Now, we did a full park walkthrough last year, so not much is going to change from there to here. I just wanted to show everybody what it looked like before it disappeared. So this is Island Beach Bar here, Calypso's. And they got Sun Cruiser, iced tea and vodka is their big selling point. But they got a full bar here, which is nice. And right over here is the wave pool. And this is huge. I can't believe people aren't in it right now. They must be testing something. But this is one of the biggest wave pools I've seen in really ever. Wow. And got breakers over there. Let me make it a little bit darker. Got breakers over there. You got the lifeguard stands in the middle. And right over there, that's Ripcord Racer, which is their water coaster that they opened last year, I believe. And all these are pavilions and cabanas. And give me a point of reference, right there's Buccaneer Beach, the kids section again. But like I said, there is a lot of space here that they're not using. So I'm going to guess that it is closed right now for some reason. But coming over here, right there's Calypso's. And over here, this is Beachside Burgers. Like I said, for a water park, this was a fantastic water park. And I will be actually partaking. Riptide Cafe, and you also got Rita's right next to Dippin' Dots. So everything you could want is right there when it comes to food-wise. But there's the Hurricane Harbor, Six Flags Hurricane Harbor. And the neat thing about it is, let me get by this train there. Back there, you can actually see Mind Eraser. So right back there, let me zoom in a little bit. Right there's Mind Eraser, so give you a perspective where it is in the park. Now, I'm not going to lie, I thought this would be a little bit more crowded than it is right now on a Tuesday in July, but yet again, the dry park was kind of bigger than I thought too. So, but over here, let me show you Riptide Racer. This is a water coaster, and what makes it a water coaster is very simple. You go up and you go down. So you see water slides, you kind of just go down with gravity. Here, there's actually sections that you fly up on. There you go. You can see them. See them right there in the tube going through. So it's a fun little ride. I got to enjoy that a couple times. So it's Rip Curl Blaster. And we head over this way. Now we're going to take you over into the Lazy River section here. And I have always been a huge one here. Now there's actually, this attraction is closed today. So I don't know which attraction that is. But there you see Six Flags Harbor, Maryland. So, and I think, oh, that's what it is. It's the main splash area is closed, which is kind of a bummer actually. But it looks like it's been closed most of the year because right there you've got slides, and I love how deep that slide is over there. You can actually, it looks like it's like a 6-foot drop. And over here is the Lazy River is still open. But yeah, it looks like the main splash area here, which is a giant pool with slides. The purple slides went into, it looks like 6 feet there. But the Lazy River is going, so that's always a positive. And just like LA, you got people that aren't on tubes. So, but over there you've got the blue slides. Looks like that was 5 feet, and then those were 3 feet. So that's always a bummer when that's closed. But so here is the Hurricane Food Court. You got the Primo Pizza over here. You got the Beachside Burgers on the other side. And this is right here is where you enter the Lazy River. So I always like when you have like a little detour where you can add an exit. Yep, so there you go. You got buckets that hit you, so that's a pretty nice Lazy River. Always been a fan of Lazy Rivers. And over here is the Primo's Pizza. And now we're going to go over to the other section. But basically right here, this is the whole food court. So it basically went down the one end and coming back the other. And up here, there's like a V where then you take you to more of the slide towers. But we're about halfway done with this. So if you like what we do, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel and let us know your adventures that you had here at Hurricane Harbor, Maryland. Like I said, this is the final tour. This is going to be my final stop here. So right there, that's how you exit the Cocoa Grove. And right here is Shark Attack, which is Hammerhead and Mako. And this is basically, it looks like these are tube slides. Oh, you know, this guy's going there. This might be body slides. So hopefully somebody comes out in a second. But it looks like you have one dark tube and one light tube. Let's see how this works out. All right, doesn't look like anybody's coming down, but it looks like they both have the same incline, but one's dark, one's light. Over here, of course, you got Dippin' Dots. And then next to this is Tornado, where you get those giant rafts. that actually, you can see the clovers, I guess they call them, the 4 people rafts. And you basically go up to the top, you slide down, and you end up in the big funnel. And some people love funnels, some people hate funnels. I don't mind the funnel, so, but we're gonna go a little bit deeper. So as we come over here, hold on a second. I want somebody coming down here, so I'm gonna pause until I saw people going up the ladder. So hopefully you got some people coming down in a second, because I'm curious to see if these are body slides or these are tube slides. All right, we just heard somebody scream. Here they come. So these are body slides. I love the fact that these are body slides. That's awesome. We always need more body slides. And there's some people going up Tornado right now. And over here, this of course is Splash Waterfalls, which is a splash zone. And we all love splash zones. So they got the giant bucket in the top, and they got a lot of slides coming out of this. So this looks like a really fun slide tower here. So people are starting to line up for the bucket. But live crabs for sale, which makes sense because it's Maryland. They actually have greetings from Six Flags Maryland in the heart of it. But you got the purple tube, you got 3 tubes that exit over there. Got a cute little yellow one here. So you got a lot of options. This is actually a really nice slide tower. Hopefully this is something they're able to save. They don't need that Darien Lake, but maybe Great Escape could use something like this probably, or even something on the West Coast. It would be a shame to see something this cool just disappear. But yeah, we got slides all over this thing. Yeah, it's a good name too. So the seagulls are great. I mean, the theming is fantastic. Everywhere you look, there's water pouring everywhere. There's no place to escape and not get wet. I'm pretty much as close as you can get without getting completely drenched. Here comes the bucket. There you go. So that takes you over to, that's the splash zone. Now over here you got Reef Runners and Paradise Plunge. So these are the tube slides. Looks like they're individual tubes only. And there's 2 tubes here. And not big crowds for such a hot day, but I'm never going to change that because I will be coming in here a little bit later on to partake. And then over here, you actually have to come all the way around this way to actually get to the last tower, which is Bahama Blast, which is another one of those giant clover leaves tubes. And here, it's just a really big tube with waterfalls. So let's see that there. And you splash down right there. So yeah, this is kind of a aqua blast type thing here, right in the middle. This is a nice little view there. I kind of like this this view of this park here. But yeah, so those are all the different attractions that they have here at Hurricane Harbor, Maryland, which will be closing Labor Day weekend, I believe. So even though the Six Flags America will be open until basically beginning of November for the Halloween Fright Fest, this water park in about a month and a half will be shutting down forever. I don't know what they can save. I would like to see them save the splash zone here, but a lot of these tubes, I don't think these tubes will be saved. Bahama Blast, no. These 2 tubes right here, I don't see them saving those. Maybe the water coaster. So there might be 2 things that get saved here, but that'll be about it. So there's the splash zone. We're waiting for people to come down on the tubes. Here we go. There we go. Hopefully it wasn't a race. And there's that splash zone again. So that is Hurricane Harbor, Maryland. Like I said, it's not the largest water park, but it was definitely one that had its own charm. And there's a lot of positives about this that I'm sad to say that a lot of people aren't going to be able to enjoy after this year. But yet again, if you've come here, please let us know your thoughts. Have you had a great time here? Have you had a horrible time here? What were your thoughts of Hurricane Harbor, Maryland? Are you sad to see it go, or is it more like a good riddance? And what do you think they should use this land for? Should this, rumor has that they want to use it for recreation, but I don't, you know, the land's pretty valuable. I don't know if they're going to be able to not turn this into McMansions or something. And then, like I said, what do you think Hurricane Harbor wise, what might survive? Will there be anything that survives this park, or is everything just going to be torn down and gone? So once again, this is Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and that was our final tour of Hurricane Harbor in Maryland. Thanks for watching, and can't wait to see you in the queue in 2025.